Hi everyone, welcome on board to PERIDOT TV, where you get the reliable news that is tailored for you, and of course where you can actually comment and interact. I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.
Former Aviation Minister Femi Fani-Kayode, he decided to lend his voice to this issue of Omoyele Sowore, the continued detention of Omoyele Sowore. And on his official Twitter handle, Femi Fani-Kayode, he tweeted this, and I'm going to quickly go through the tweet. Here he writes, I read the statement by the Take It Back group about a plan by the Buhari's regime to assassinate Omoyele Sowore whilst he is still in custody of the DSS. I do not know whether this grave allegation is true or false, but I will say this: nothing must happen to Omoyele Sowore, and I'm going to include this, Olawale Bakare. He said, if it does, there will be great, huge consequences. That is what he tweeted. One would have thought that Buhari would have done better, and that he would have upheld the rule of law, as he claimed he would, that he is a repentant dictator. But I wasn't expecting anything better, because for you to be a Democrat, you must already have the foundation of that. This man never had any form of training apart from dictatorship, military, junta, and the rest of all of that. He has nothing. Now, people felt that he might be able to handle the issue of the Boko Haram terrorists and security in Nigeria, since he's a military man, and he is also from that region where all of these upheavals and barbaric activities are just out there in huge portion. But that is not the case, as Boko Haram has gotten stronger than before. Issue of insecurity in Nigeria is on the high rise, and right now he is a man that disobeys court ruling. He cares less about the rule of law, and he is not saying anything about the issue of the hate speech bill and social media bill. All he is interested in is in how he will stifle any form of opposition. I'll quickly run through the comment section. Let us see what people are saying as regards this statement, as there is this phobia of something terrible happening to Omoyele Sowore. As Afunaya, spokesperson of the DSS, said, if we release him and he gets hit by a car, what will become of him? That tells you that there are some subtle, that to me, that's a subtle information being given out there. His safety is not guaranteed. Yes, someone say, what Yele Sowore wanted, that kind of things. Okay, all right, someone is saying, in a nutshell, this person is saying this is what Omoyele Sowore deserves, as he is the person that helped this evil government to come to power. But I don't think so. The problem then was that Goodluck Jonathan's era and administration was filled with corruption, just like previous administration. And he is a man that speaks against such. Now, this man comes in. If he had kept quiet and received bribe, then we'll say, Omoyele Sowore, this is who you are. But he is still speaking against this administration. All he does is to point out the corruption in the system. Although some people have tagged him as a blackmailer, they said he goes around looking for information about people, then he calls them and asks them to pay him. I cannot verify that anyway. Yes, someone say, kindly move on, bro. We are talking about the ills and the unprecedented, atrocious acts of this administration, and it must be condemned irrespective of who the victim is. That's another problem in Nigeria. We tend to say, oh, he was part of the people that brought in this evil administration, so he should suffer the consequences of it. What about if it is you? What will be the talk? So we should all stand against this and condemn this irrespective of who the victim is. And I want to say, that is why they want the social media bill passed. Statement like this from FFK will be termed hate speech and instigation of violence against the government and Nigeria. And that is true. And I want to say, I say this with the utmost respect. You, the only PDP member, and that is alive and kicking. The rest are gone AWOL. Another one say it will soon go below, not even AWOL. Another one say if anything happens to Sowore, it will be war. Abba Kyari and DSS should be careful. Another one say this is the speech the government wants to silence, the voices that warn of consequences. While we may not confirm the assassination plot, it beats imagination why a leader should not know of the benefits of good and consequences of bad decisions. No discernment, so much trouble. And that is the truth. I expected Omoyele Sowore to be out now on bail, and also he should never have been arrested at the first point. Some claim that Sowore said some strong words. Buhari said the same, and no one arrested him. They said he said strong words. That shows the phobia, the fear of the masses. These northerners are so afraid. They want to keep hold on power. That is the reason. Because Goodluck Jonathan never arrested him. He had the opportunity to arrest him, being that he's the president, but he never did any of that. He could have used the instruments to arrest him. Buhari is nobody then. It's not as if Buhari is loved by all the military generals and they might come up to say, no, you cannot arrest him. He could have arrested him and also get the support of international bodies to say this military man wants to plan a coup. He could have changed it, but he never did any of that. But this man, because Sowore said there's going to be revolution, Nigeria is not going to exist the way it is any longer and all of that, to them they think this as aggressive and violent revolution. No, he's just saying let us come out en masse and protest against tyranny, against corruption. Rather than the government looking into this, they claim that he tried to beat the president during an election and he couldn't even get to 1% of that. And because he couldn't win, he now decided to unseat the government by calling Nigerians to rally around to unseat the president and make him president. What a shame. Yeah, someone says, I swear if anything untoward happens to Sowore under the nose of Buhari, then it only signals death. That's what someone say. I do not and will never wish Sowore death because he hasn't done anything to warrant that. But then this loud and big mouths won't do anything. MK Abiola died in detention and nothing happened because he was deceived by the likes of the wailing politicians we'll have now. And that is also something. But then we are in a new era. Yes, we are in a new era. Although when you look at the statistics and you look at certain things, how many people are lending their voices, even the young people, how many of them are lending their voices to this struggle? That is what I expect, and that is what I keep preaching every time. Let us be a revolutionary that reflects and not just an activist, and not someone that thinks from their foot. Let us use the brain that we have to think clearly and not think like someone that is suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Let us emancipate ourselves from that slavery of the mind, from what these dictators, authoritarians, and these corrupt looters, notwithstanding the regions that they are from, in that contraption. Let us speak against this. That is what many of these corrupt politician children are enjoying abroad. Not because corruption does not exist abroad. They have corruption in their ranks and file in every nook and cranny. But then the rule of law is upheld to a certain point. That is why things function over there. And they keep their kids over there while they allow children of other people in that contraction to wallow in poverty. Education is terrible, everything is so bad, the police is corrupt, everything is just upside down. When few people decide to speak, they term you as something else and you end up in jail like Omoyele Sowore. That is because there are few people talking. When we have more people talking, things will change, power will change hands. That is what I have for you guys for now. If you're not a member of this channel, simply tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell. That will automatically make you a member of this channel. And the notification icon bell will simply alert you whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by once again.